Liberal Dan Radio presents
Fat Man Rant.
Adlohim in the chat says, "You can't break the law, you liberals just don't get it." Your president, Donald Trump, signed a bill into law that specifically made the mishandling of classified documents from a misdemeanor to a felony with a 5-year felony punishment, 5-year prison term. And he is on recorded. He was recorded telling people that he was showing them a classified document, specifically telling them that he could have unclassified that document, but he didn't unclassify that document. And these people had no authority to be viewing this document, yet he was showing it to them anyway. He was mishandling. He was showing them classified information that they had no right to view. They had no authority to view. He violated the law that he himself signed into law. So not only is he a law violator, he is a dumbass. And y'all are going to vote for him. So don't tell me that we can't violate the law. No. Your president, the guy that you want back in office, violated the law probably 90 some odd times. And he is on tape or recording having done so at least once. In that particular instance, maybe if there was multiple documents that he was showing them, then each document would be a violation of that law, each with a 5-year prison term, each time making himself more and more of a dumbass because he signed the law making it from a misdemeanor into a felony with a 5-year prison term. Y'all will turn the other way as Donald Trump breaks the law left and right. Yet, when I suggest that somebody on a ship that crashed should have had their visas extended, not a violation of the law, mind you, but they should have processed a visa extension because their job here was extended because of an accident that took place. You're saying that I'm saying that they should violate the law, that we should allow them to violate the law. No, that is a bad argument. That is a terrible argument, and you need to do better. Although him says Trump is immune. He is not immune. If Trump is immune, then why is Trump campaigning on the idea that he wants to prosecute Biden as soon as he gets into office? Trump is campaigning that he wants to prosecute Joe Biden, the president, for things he's done in office as soon as he gets into office. And he's going to have his DOJ investigate not just Hunter Biden, but Joe Biden. If Donald Trump is immune as president, then Joe Biden is immune as president too. You can't have it both ways. You can't sit here and say, I am immune from everything because I should have totally complete immunity, and then say you're going to prosecute the president who's currently sitting in office. You can't say that you have to impeach the president first before you can prosecute them, and then prosecute Joe Biden without an impeachment, with a conviction. Again, you can't have it both ways. And there's nothing that says that he's immune. You're getting your information from wrong places. You need to change where you get your information from, because there's nothing in the Constitution that says that the president is immune for actions, specifically actions that have nothing to do with his job as president. And when it comes to the mishandling of classified information after he's president, he's not immune to that because he's no longer president. And if you're going to say that he can declassify information with a thought, because I'm sure either you're saying that right now and I'm not looking at chat, or you're going to say that because that's the next line that usually comes out of y'all's mouths. Classified documents have more than one copy typically. Like there could be electronic copies, there could be other hard paper copies. So if Donald Trump has one hard paper copy of the several that might exist out there, and he with his mind says, this one's declassified Well, how are the other people supposed to know? You can't just have this Schrodinger's cat argument of whether or not a paper is classified or declassified, whether or not the president thought or not. You need some sort of paper trail as it pertains to whether or not a document is declassified or not, like an executive order. Like Donald Trump very well could have said, here's an executive order, I'm going to declassify this document. And then let everybody know that this document is declassified so that everybody who has that classified document, electronically or otherwise, would, okay, this is now declassified. Cool. We don't have to treat it as it's classified. But when it comes to Donald Trump at Bedminster showing people who don't have the right to view classified information, who don't have the authority to view classified information, but yet he's showing them that classified information, he's not immune because he was no longer president. And he said that he could have declassified it, but he said he didn't. He violated the law. His own law. He is not immune. If he wants to claim that a president is immune, well, guess what? He wasn't president when he did that. He was the former president at that point. And he said that he could have but did not declassify that document. So he was showing them classified information in violation of the very same law that he signed. That is the pure definition of a dumbass. I don't require my presidents to be the most smartest people in the world. They don't have to be. That's what they have advisors for. You don't have to know everything about infrastructure. You get infrastructure experts for that. You don't have to know everything about medicine. That's what you have, people who are medical advisors for that. You don't have everything about military. That's why you have military advisors. But you have to have a modicum of intelligence to be able to understand, certain things. And you should be able to know that if you sign something into law, don't break your own law. But that's what Republicans do. These Republican politicians push to pass laws because they know that they can't follow them. Larry Craig in the bathroom, very staunch anti-homosexual person, pushes for laws to ban homosexual acts, starts tapping somebody's toe underneath the stall because he wants to have a little hanky-panky in the airport restroom. David Vitter, Louisiana senator, ran for governor, pushing for all these morality bills, morality laws, commits serious sins with hookers in Louisiana. Why? Why does he need the laws? Why does he need the state to pass laws to do it? Because he can't control himself. Same thing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump can't control himself. He needs government to tell him to control him and tell him to not show people classified documents, but yet he still does, even though he signed the law himself. Guess what? It still didn't help, and he still showed people the classified documents that he was not allowed to show people. And no, he was not immune.